constant positive 5. You are done. You have simplified this algebraic expression. Go to your next example. And like this is a video, you pause it, you write down the steps in words if need to. Okay? We already labeled it for example, we're going to distribute it, so let's do the work. We have here 5 times 9k plus 5 times positive 2. Okay? Here we have plus 8, a positive 8 times 3. So it's going to be plus 8 times 3, applying the distributive property. Plus 8 times, that's a positive 4k. So 4k. Go through and multiply. PEMDAS base, what we're doing here. 5 times 9 is 45k. You have to fix that k there. 5 times 2, that product is 10. The product of 8 and 3 is 24. The product of 8 and 4k is a positive 32k. Identify your like terms. Here you see that we have a 45k for our first term. Here's the k to the first degree, the last term. In the middle, you notice that we have constants. Both of these are constants, so I'm just going to enclose them together. So now I'm going to rewrite it using the community property, meaning switching things around. So I'm going to say 45k plus 32k, bring down the plus 10 and the plus 24. Now I'm going to combine the like terms through addition. The 45 is the coefficient here, positive 32 here. You add those up, you get 77 for the coefficient. Affix your variable, plus the sum of 10 and 24 is 34. You are done. This algebraic expression is in its simplest form. There's nothing else you can do. Okay. Example 5. The 4x, bring it down. Distribute the negative 7 throughout the terms in the parentheses. So I have negative 7 times 3. Then I have here a negative times a negative. Okay, so you could just go ahead and say negative. If you want to, you could say negative 7 times negative 3x. Okay, bring down the negative 9 because it's not inside the parenthesis. So now let's multiply. So we have here, just bring 4x down as is. 7 times 3, that product is 21. That was a positive, that's negative, so it stays negative. Here we have a negative times a negative. A negative times a negative is a positive, so you put your addition there. The product of 7 and 3 is 21. You have to fix that x because we're saying 7 with 3x 7 times, so it's 21x. Bring down your negative 9. Identify your like terms. So here I have an x term to the first degree. Here's the x term to the first degree. Then my constant is negative 21 and negative 9. Rewrite the problem, use the community property. So I will rewrite as 4x plus 21x minus 21 minus 9. Here, the coefficient is a positive 4 and a positive 21. You combine that and the sum will be 25. Affix the x. Okay. Here we have a negative 21 and negative 9. You combine those, you will get a negative 30. Yes, you are done. We're done. We simplified that into a binomial expression. So we're done. Go to the next example. Remember, it's a video. You could pause it, you could rewind it, you could try the problem out and see if you're going to get the correct answer by checking it after you start the video again. So we're going to write down negative 8. Just bring it down because you're not doing anything. Bringing that down. You're doing positive 6 times negative x. Then you got positive 6 times that negative 3. Yes, that subtraction is a negative 3. You could call it negative subtract. Put that there as a negative. Bring down your positive 4x. Then you're going to go through and multiply. Multiply what you need to multiply. Negative 8, you're doing nothing. There's nothing there. You just bring it there. Bring it down. Here you got a positive 6 times a negative x. So that's going to be a negative 6 x. Okay, so because it's a positive 6 times negative 1, which is negative 6, and you'll fix your x. Here you got a positive 6 times negative 3, so therefore it's going to be a negative 18. Bring down your 4x. Okay, identify your like terms. Here's a constant of negative 8, another constant, negative 18. Then we have here an x term to the first degree and another x term to the first degree. Rewrite using the community property. I put my x term first, so I'm saying negative 6x plus 4x minus 8 minus 18. Combine the negative 6x and 4x. Negative 6 plus 4 is negative 2. Affix your x. Here we got the combining a negative 18 and a negative 8, and you will get a negative 26. You are done. Okay. Example 7. We're going to distribute negative 6. So negative 6 times negative 6a. Then you have here a negative and a negative. So that's really a plus, but I'm going to write it as negative 6 times, because we're multiplying that, times negative 3. Bring down everything else. I'm going to bring down my negative 2 plus 8a. Okay. Then I'm going to multiply. So negative times negative is a positive. 6 times 6 is 36. Affix the a. Okay. Negative times negative is a positive 18 for the 6 times 3. Now you're probably saying that what happened to the why didn't I put a plus there? Because it's the first term, so you don't have to put the plus sign there. Okay. Then so we have here the negative times negative. Since these are two different terms, you got to put the plus there. Bring down your minus 2 and your positive. I was about to put 18, but I'm not going to do that. Plus 8a. Identify your like terms. You go through here, and you see this is a term, and this is the a to the first degree term. In the middle, in between, you see our two constant. Rearrange to use community properties. So I have 36a plus 8a plus 18 minus 2. Okay. Combine these two terms. You got 36 plus 8. That is most definitely 44 for the coefficient of a. 18 minus 2 is a positive 16. Yes, you are done. Okay. The last example here, we bring down here. I see I just have my colors there, so that means I'm going to distribute the negative 3. So here, bring down your 2a, bring down your plus 7. Here you got negative 3 times negative 9, so negative 3 times negative 9. Then I have negative 3 times negative 4a. That subtraction sign is like a negative sign. Okay? So now go through and do your multiplication. So I bring down negative 2a plus 7. Negative times a negative is a positive. 3 times 9, the product is 27. Negative times negative is a positive. The product of 3 and 4 is 12. Affix the variable a. Next, identify your like terms. The first term has a to the first degree. The last term have a to the first degree. In between, we have our constant positive 7 and positive 27. Rearrange using community property. We write as negative 2a plus 12a. Then write your constant plus 7 plus 27. Yes, I put my constant last. Okay. Negative 2 plus 12, we will get a positive 10. Affix your variable a. Positive is going to give me a plus 7. The sum of 7 and 27 is 34. Am I done? Yes, you are done. I hope that you pause the video and try to work some of the problems out first, and then look at the video to see if you got it correct. I appreciate you. Always remember, I'm here because of you. You are unique.